From KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, this is Eagle 102, broadcasting 24/7, 365. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102.
High school basketball is on the air. Eagle 102 sports coverage of high school hoops is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Bank of Louisiana, Calumet of Missouri, Eolia Landscaping Supply, Hankey Construction, Hogue Ford in Bowling Green, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC, and Collier Funeral Home, Cellular and Satellite Center, Bowling Green Tractor, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Kathy Clean, J&D Tire and Auto, Meyer Implement Company, County Market in Louisiana, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Family Drug in Louisiana, the Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center, by Ingram Plumbing, the Airyback Life Team, Liggins Flooring, Old Tops Pawn Shop, Midwest Pest Professionals, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Pam Todd Watts Realty, People's Bank and Trust, Perkins Electrical Service, Young Enterprises Incorporated, All Parts in Louisiana, Pike County Mutual Insurance, B&B Automotive, Spring Hollow Coffee, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, Mike's Tire Service, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, and by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate. Now, KJFM Radio presents coverage of high school basketball on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. And it's opening night here at the 95th Annual Bowling Green Invitational. Mark Fronick here in the high school gym. Marianne Eberhardt down the hall in the middle school gym. We've got 4 games on the ladies' side of the bracket coming up for you tonight. Opening round action features Louisiana and Clopton. The first game here from the high school gym, and then Bowling Green Winfield. And then over in the middle school gym, we'll open it up with Ellsbury and Van Far, the 2-7 matchup, then the 4-5 between North Callaway and Silex. A full night of basketball, a whole week of basketball coming up for you from the 95th Bowling Green Invitational here on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green Tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Frankfurt Farm Supply, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Center Locker Service. Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get-rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And it is opening at night here at the Bowling Green Invitational, 95th edition of the Bowling Green Invitational. And boy, it's been a fun last, let's see, have I been doing now? This is like 1920, something like that, for me here at the Bowling Green Invitational. And it just keeps getting better every year. And boy, they've really spruced this gym up for this season, added new lighting, new padding down on the baselines, and they've got this gym looking very nice. And down the hall, the middle school gym, that new floor that they recently installed, I think that was last year or over the summer, something like that. Boy, it is beautiful and a great view for the old gym and in the middle school. And Marianne will have fun down there tonight. 4 games on the schedule tonight here from the Bowling Green Invitational. We've got Clopton and Louisiana, the 1-8 matchup to start things off. Then Bowling Green and Winfield, the 3-6 matchup here in the high school gym to round out the night. Down the hall, it's number 2 seed Ellsbury, number 7 seed Van Far. That should be fun. Always fun when a bunch of Indians get together. And then some more Indians. The North Callaway Lady Thunderbirds take on the number 5 seed Silex. That's middle of the bracket matchup, and Silex keeps getting better. The young Lady Owls as this season goes on. So lots of action here on ladies opening night. Tomorrow night, more of the same as the guys get things going from this tournament. And of course, you can see the whole broadcast schedule on our website, kjfmeagle102.net. We'll take a break, come back. We've got keys to the game for Louisiana and Clopton after this on KJFM.
Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102, brought to you by Craig Bowen, CPA, Rose County Mutual Insurance, and County Market in Vandalia.
It's the new year and a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life. It's the new year and a great time to buy or sell a home.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Young Enterprises Incorporated, Crossroads General Store, and the Twin Pike Family YMCA.
The Eagle 102 keys to the game.
Well, the keys for this one, boy, Clopton just a huge favorite in this one. The Lady Bulldogs, a big-time underdog in this 1-8 matchup, and things just don't get any easier for the Lady Bulldogs. They'll be without Jaden Womack tonight, out with an injury. It looks like Misha Campbell, her shoes may have arrived prior to the start of this one, already dealing with that knee issue. She forgot her basketball shoes back in Louisiana, so I believe Mom had to run back down the 11-mile trek on Highway 54 to pick up those game shoes for Misha Campbell so she can get into the starting lineup tonight. The keys are survival for the Lady Bulldogs as they take on the favorites not only in this game but in the tournament, the Clopton Lady Hawks. We've got our starting lineups still to come here for you on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions, Hayden Motorsports Center, and Air Code Convenience Centers.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life. Community State Bank is committed to meeting or exceeding customer expectations and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
If you happen to find yourself looking for somewhere new to get your vehicle serviced, Pogue Ford in Bowling Green is here to remind you they can handle all brands of vehicles. However, if you have GM or Chrysler warranty, they will shuttle those to their sister Hannibal locations to make sure your warranty stays intact. Pogue Ford, serving the communities they call home. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starting lineups for this ball game. First for the number 8 seed Louisiana Lady Bulldogs. They're coached by Becky Monachino, and they'll start a senior at 5'10", number 15, Faith Rule. 5'8" sophomore, number 33, Josie Oblinger gets the start tonight. A 5'7" senior, number 35, Misha Campbell. Number 41, a 5'1" senior, Keela Campbell. And number 13, a freshman, Cameron Glow, gets the start tonight. So again, it's Rule, Oblinger, Campbell, and Glow, the starters for the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs. For the Clopton Lady Hawks, they're coached by Devin Street. They'll start a 5'2" junior, number 11, Taylor Akers. Boy, she had a big shot in recent memory at this Bowling Green tournament. Number 13 gets a start, a 5'3" junior, Megan Harrelson. Number 20, a 5'5" senior, Stephanie Talbert in the starting five. Number 31, a 5'5" senior, Madison Parrish. And number 35, a 5'9" junior, Kerrigan Lockard. So again, it's Akers, Harrelson, Talbert, Parrish, and Lockard. And I think Yates will be the sixth man or sixth woman for the Clopton Lady Hawks in this tournament. Our officials here in the high school gym for these two games tonight, Trent Crenshaw leads the crew, Dustin Robinson, and Adam Falloon, your three referee crew here in the high school gym. And those are your starting lineups from Community State Bank. Tip-off just minutes away as we open the 95th Bowling Green Invitational here on KJFM Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Eolia Landscape Company, Crossroads General Store, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands, ensuring they have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
People's Bank & Trust mobile banking app gives you the convenience of banking from anywhere. Simply download the free app for your Android or Apple device and get started managing your accounts, transferring funds, paying bills, and depositing checks. People's Bank & Trust online at www.pbtc.net. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
With winter weather upon us, remember one multi-sports complex in Bowling Green is your warm, dry place to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green to schedule your appointment and inquire about memberships. One multi-sports complex, just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Don't let winter stop you from looking ahead to spring. Eolia Landscape Supply knows that fall cleanup is still underway when weather cooperates. Whether it's getting rid of leaves or cutting back shrubs to allow for new growth, Eolia Landscape is also available when you want a new design, fresh mulch, or maybe a new rock bed. They carry several types and sizes of rocks, and they're there to help if you're a do-it-yourselfer or need some assistance. Located at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia. Visit their Facebook page for specials. Let Eolia Landscape Supply and Show Me Landscape Design help meet all your landscaping needs.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance and Bank of Louisiana.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Oh, the PA announcer here in the high school gym has lost control during the introduction of the starting lineups here. I think he's got it all under control now, though. Well, maybe not. As we look across the way here in the high school gym, his microphone is failing him. As they introduce Louisiana, and Misha did get the correct shoes. It looked like Taylor Akers had a last-minute retape on an ankle. She is able to get that sock back on and shoe back on, and she's ready for her introduction to this early crowd here at Bowling Green High School. Yeah, the microphone is shot down on the floor. We're okay up here, though. We'll take one more break, come back with your opening tip after this on KJFM.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life. Community State Bank is committed to meeting or exceeding customer expectations and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Hi folks, this is Eric Schaefer. With sports season upon us, be treated like the pros. If your athlete has experienced an injury during a game or practice, let our experienced sports medicine team at Pike County Memorial Hospital Physical Therapy Department get them back to play. We have 2 locations to better serve our community. Pike County Memorial Hospital Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine in Louisiana and Bowling Green. Pike County Memorial Hospital. Community owned, nationally known.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pam Todd Watts Realty, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, and All Parts.
Time for the opening tip here in the Bowling Green Invitational. First night, first game. It'll be Faith Rule jumping center against Kerrigan Lockard as we get this tournament going. Everybody's ready. Mr. Crenshaw puts the ball high. It's tipped up and won by Clopton, and Akers right to the races. Cut off by Keela Campbell, so she'll get it over to Parrish, now far side for Megan Harrelson. Back up top now for Taylor Akers. She goes to the far side for Parrish, now into the corner for Harrelson. Harrelson thought about the 3. Misha out to get her. They come near side for Taylor Akers. Bounce pass to Harrelson on the near side. She'll take the 3 from the near side. It's a little bit long, and the rebound fought for, and we have a tie-up between Talbert and Faith Rule. First of the game, and the arrow will favor Louisiana. And Misha is hobbled. She'll check out into the ball game, Casey Strickfadden, and that's not good. Down to 1 player on the bench? No, that's it. That's all for Louisiana. They have to play with those 5 if Misha can't return. Tipped up, and Keela Campbell gets it, almost travels, now gets it off to Cameron Glow. Glow across the line, gets it to Keela, and Louisiana on the offensive side, but a travel call against Campbell gives it back to Clopton. 7:25 remaining in the opening quarter, and Misha back behind the bench being looked at by the trainers of Pike County Memorial Hospital. Here's Clopton in a tie game. Harrelson to Kerrigan Lockard. She goes off the glass and in. Kerrigan Lockard with the first points of the ball game. And now Strickfadden on the run. Tipped from behind by Kerrigan. It'll stay with Louisiana. And a quick tie of the shoe for Cameron Glow. 55 seconds gone. We see Bowling Green has entered the gym. They play the second game here from the high school gym to open their Bowling Green invitation. Oh, a steal and a double team, and Harrelson comes away with it. Ahead to Akers. She didn't have a clear path. Gets it to Talbert. Talbert's fouled. And that one's going to be called on number 33, Josie Oblinger. 6:52 to go. First quarter, first foul on either side. And it's called against the Bulldogs. First shot up and good to make it 3-0. Talbert drains the first free throw of this game. 4 ladies games tonight, 2 from the high school gym, 2 from the middle school gym. Missing the second one, Strickfadden, the rebound taken back by Talbert. She loses it, but picked up by Taylor Akers. Near side, Harrelson stepped inside 3, gives it back to Parrish. Now to the free throw line for Talbert, back to Parrish. Near side for Harrelson. Harrelson going to make a move, center of the lane, off the glass, too hard. And the rebound taken away by Faith Rule for the Bulldogs. Faith on the run into a double team, almost traveled. Ball gets loose momentarily, down low, picked up. Strickfadden too hard off the glass. And the rebound goes to Kerrigan Lockard for Clopton. No reset. Here's Akers. Silex has entered the gym. They're going to play in the other gym, and Clopton loses it out of bounds. Also North Callaway in here. Going to be a lot of green down the hall. So Thunderbirds and Lady Owls play. Cameron Glow did lose it out of bounds. So says referee Trent Crenshaw. Harrelson to inbound, gets it to Kerrigan Lockard. Back up top for Parrish from the edge of the free throw line. She can't hit. Rebound goes to the floor, and it's out of bounds back to Louisiana. 5:59 to play in the first. Kind of a rough and tumble start to this one as Misha Campbell's back on the bench. Both trainers behind the Bulldogs bench. And a timeout before the 5-second call stops the clock with 5:59 to play in the first. 3-0, Clopton leads here in the opening round of the 95th Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102, brought to you by All-American Pumping and Drain, Pike County Title Company, and Carol Rose's Bridal.
Let Bowling Green Insurance be your crop insurance specialist. Bowling Green Insurance Agency and NAU Country Insurance Company provides farmers with superior crop insurance protection and the fast, friendly service their customers deserve. Call Fred Carlson or Jackie Mayer at 573-324-CROP or stop by their office at 310 Business Highway 61 South, Bowling Green, to discuss a protection plan that is right for your farming operation. NAU Country Insurance Company and Bowling Green Insurance are an equal opportunity
it's the
provider.
Eagle 102 Game of the Week.
After a quick timeout, Louisiana with the ball. And that's Estefania Ramirez. And Coach Monachino said Estefania, but the assistant said Estefania, and that's what we've gone with so far. But she has the ball regardless, so she is in uniform and available. She replaced Strick Fadden. Again, the Bulldogs without Jaden Womack tonight due to injury. Over to the far side, here's Glow with it. Glow back up top for Ramirez. Ball fake, tries to dribble through two. Way too high off the glass. She beat the defense, just put that shot way too high. 3-0 is the Clopton lead. I'm sure they want a little bit more at this point, but they're able to run their offense with relative ease. Just haven't got the shots to fall yet. Bounce pass, and didn't run it too well there. Ball picked off. Let's try to get it inside. Here's Rule. Ramirez lost it between her legs, goes to the floor, and we're tied up. The arrow favors Clopton on the jump. 4:25 to play in the first. 3-0. Clopton leads Louisiana. Parrish checks out. And in the ball game, Madeline Bruni. So she's the first off the bench. Bruni with it on the far side for Clopton. Back up top through Harrelson to Akers. Now to Kerrigan Lockard. Lockard to the near side for Talbert. Her shot from about 12 foot out is good. And she's got 3 points. Stephanie Talbert makes it a 5-0 game. 4 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Trying to work it down low to Campbell. And it's picked off by Kerrigan Lockard. Lockard over the far side for Taylor Akers. Akers to the corner. Long two is good for Talbert. She's got 5 and the lead is 7. Ramirez caught in a double team in the near corner, trying to get it down low. Ball is loose, picked up by Talbert. And she'll kick it back. Here's Kerrigan Lockard. Lockard to the near side for Harrelson. And that shot is a pretty one for Megan. Her first 2 points of the night. And it's a 9-0 run. Business picking up. 6 points in the last minute for Clopton and a chance for more. They lost it out of bounds as they attempted the steal. Now they loosen up a little bit on the pressure and tighten it up as the ball comes in. Ramirez in the backcourt trying to dribble up the floor, and we've got a carry and a turnover. And trying to stomp out a little knee issue is Ramirez. She seems like she'll be all right. But the turnover gives it back to Clopton with a 9-0 lead to the near side. Here's Harrelson, lob pass for Kerrigan Lockard. Lockard to the hoop and scores. Kerrigan Lockard has 4 points, and it's an 11-0 run. 5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ramirez Lost her dribble in a double team and gets it to Faith Rule, running out of time, and a 10-second call gives it back to the Hawks. Another turnover for the Bulldogs with 2:49 to play in quarter number one. Strickfadden back in. Oblinger out. And Misha back to the locker room again, trying to work out whatever issue she has physically. I don't know. It didn't look like the knee that's been bothering her. Back up top. Harrelson to the near side for Akers. Free throw line. Talbert kicks it to the baseline for Yates. She just came into the ball game. Over the far side. Yes, it looks like Misha's trying to run it out, whatever it is, behind that bench. Talbert got a big push from Glow, no call. And out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs with 2:21 to play. If you can get away with it, Cameron, go for it. Two-handed shove on Talbert while she finished her shot. Here's Rule across the line as she breaks the press, then puts it over the head of Casey Strickfadden. Back to Clopton with 2:07 to play in the first quarter. Lockard and Parrish back in. They'll replace Megan Harrelson and Stephanie Talbert. And here come the Hawks. Akers up the floor. Off of Lockard, right into the hands of Faith Rule. Steal for Louisiana. So they look for their first points of the ball games. Here's Keela Campbell. She's blocked by Kerrigan Lockard. Loose ball picked up by Shanna Yates. Up the floor, Kerrigan to the baseline. She's blocked by Faith Rule. Rule tries to protect. Cradles that line, now takes it up the sideline, knocked away from her. It's going to be Louisiana ball, now 1:31 to play in quarter number one here from the Bowling Green Invitational. Back into the ball game, Josie Oblinger. Rule looking at Lockard, gets it in and taken away by Parrish. She beat Keela to the ball, goes to the hoop and scores. Madison Parrish with her first 2 points. Now a steal by Kerrigan Lockard. Lockard bounce pass to Akers. Akers off the glass and good. They're scoring in spurts. They want to be scoring in bunches, but they still have a 15-0 lead here after 7 minutes in this first quarter. Over to the far side, tipped and taken, but out of bounds. Last touch by Madeline Bruni. Back to the Bulldogs with 58.5 seconds to go in the quarter.
Number 13, Megan Harrelson, and number 20, Stephanie Talbert in the game for Clopton.
Talbert comes back in. Here's Glow. Cameron gets it to Faith Rule. Caught in the back corner on the offensive end. Gets it back to Cameron. Cameron to Keela Campbell. Campbell spins away. I guess it to Strickfadden. She pushes up a shot. It's no good. Fell short, and Shanna Yates double dribbles. Back to the Bulldogs with 37.4 seconds to go. So both teams working on things here at this point. Clopton sprinkling in some points every now and again as well. Here's Rule in front of the Clopton bench. Off of Strickfadden, out of bounds. Back to the Hawks. 36 seconds to go in quarter number one. 15-0. The Hawks lead. They're the top seed. Louisiana the 8th seed here on opening night. 3-6 matchup here in the high school gym still to come between Bowling Green and Winfield down the hall. Right now it's Ellsbury and Van Far, North Callaway and Silex later. The 2-7. Then the 4-5 to round out this opening round. Men's opening round tomorrow. Here's Harrelson. Kind of a shot put hook. Off the glass, no good. The rebound picked up and taken away. Buzzer beater off the mark for Kerrigan Lockard. And we've played one quarter here from the Bowling Green Invitational. 95th Bowling Green Invitational is underway here from Bowling Green High School, 15-0. The top seed Hawks lead the number 8 seed Louisiana Lady Bulldogs after 1 on KJFM.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Pepsi Refreshment Services, Cole Chiropractic Center, and Twin City Bowl.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
1 quarter in the books, and all Clopton so far in this one. They lead Louisiana 15-0 after the opening 8 minutes. 2 points for Taylor Akers, 2 for Megan Harrelson, 2 for Madison Parrish, 4 points for Kerrigan Lockard, and 5 for Stephanie Talbert. Louisiana yet to put the ball in the basket, and here's Strickfadden. She has it taken away by Megan Harrelson. Gets a move around a defender and back the other way. It's out of bounds back to the Bulldogs. 7:51 to go in the first half. Strickfadden checks out. Misha Campbell back in after leaving earlier with that injury. Her first action back since that injury went down. Here's Faith Rule for the Bulldogs over to the far side for Misha. Misha holds the ball, now takes it back between the circles. Harrelson all over her to the near side for Faith Rule. Rule back to Misha off the defender Harrelson and out of bounds. And that goes back to, or stays with rather, Louisiana with 7:27 to play. Over in the other gym, we've got a good one going on. 17-14, Ellsbury leads Van Far. Now a tip and a take by Talbert. She's going the other way for Clopton. And she's fouled by Glow. That'll be Cameron's first and the team's second. Clopton yet to commit a foul. Very low number of fouls so far in this first half. So a 3-point game down the hall. We've got a 15-point game here. Unfortunately, it's 15-0. Now 16-0 as Talbert hits a free throw to go 2 for 3 from the line. Second shot for Stephanie as she gets the ball from Mr. Falloon. Second shot is good to make it 17-0. Ramirez back in for the Bulldogs. And an over and back call. And they'll go to the far side. Nope. As the officials have a little fun with the Clopton Lady Hawks in this 17-point game. To the near side, here's Harrelson. Harrelson far side now for Akers. Back to Kerrigan Lockard in the middle. Stripped from her and taken by Misha Campbell. Misha up the floor for the Bulldogs. Has it knocked away momentarily, gets it back. Looks for Ramirez. Instead goes to Rule across the way. Back to Misha. Misha to Keela. Back to Misha Campbell. Turn, shoots over everything out of bounds. And last touch are going to say by Rule. Back to Clopton with 6:35 on the clock. Back the other way, Taylor Akers for the Hawks. To the near side for Megan Harrelson. Harrelson works that perimeter back to Akers. Over to the far side now for Parrish in the corner. Madison back out to Taylor Akers. Akers resets things to the near side for Harrelson. Glow out to defend her, adjusts her glasses, and Kerrigan gets an inlet pass, can't hit the shot. Rebound goes to the floor, and it's going to be Louisiana ball as it sprung from the hands of Talbert as she went to the floor. Nearly 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Getting a little scoring run here. Just the 2 points on the board for Talbert from the free throw line. That ball taken by Kerrigan Lockhart off a steal to Talbert, and she goes to the hoop and in. Stephanie Talbert having herself a nice night. Game down the hall between the 2 and 7 seeds. Van Far is now tied it at 17. Knocked away from Misha Campbell out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Misha holds it high. Goes to Cameron Glow. Glow to Ramirez. Double team taken from her. Bounce pass across to Harrelson, who puts it in. 21-0. Megan Harrelson has 4 points. 21-0. 5:14 to go in the first half here on KJFM. All Clopton so far as Misha goes to the floor. The ball comes loose. Long pass ahead from Akers to Talbert to the hoop. Too hard. Harrelson's putback, though, is good. Megan Harrelson up to 6 points. And now a 23-point lead for Clopton on Louisiana. And the Bulldogs haven't been close to the bucket in a while. Off the feet of Keela Campbell. To Misha. Now to Glow. Glow to the hoop. She puts it off the glass. No. Put back, no. But a foul will send Misha Campbell to the line. These are the first free throws for Louisiana. The first foul called against Clopton. That's the first on Madeline Bruni. So Misha to the line, trying to get the Bulldogs on the board here, nearing the midway point of the second quarter. 4:35 remaining. 23-0. And the first one's just a little bit long. And into the ball game, Madison Akers comes in.
Number 42, Casey Strickfaden for Louisiana.
One more chance for Misha from the line. And the second shot is no good. So Louisiana still being shut out. Faith Rule, turnaround shot, and she's fouled. Good fight for the rebound. And who are they going to call the foul on this time? Rule will go to the line. And the foul goes on Stephanie Talbert. First shot is a little bit long. Shanna Yates back in the ball game, replacing Talbert. And the second shot, long. Rule gets her own rebound. Now it goes to the floor, and she picks it back up. Louisiana resets to the near side. Tipped. Misha picks up the loose ball and dribbles out. Between the circles, they set the offense. Still looking for point number 1. Here's Keela Campbell. Her shot off the mark, and the rebound pulled away this time by Madeline Bruni. Bruni trying to beat the forces up the floor. Her shot's no good. Faith Rule the rebound. And we've played 12 minutes here at the Bowling Green tournament, and Louisiana is still shut out. To the near side for Faith Rule. Down 23. And a reach-in foul going to be called on Madeline Bruni, her second, team's third. And now Clopton has committed more fouls. 3-2. Just not many whistles here in the first half. Kerrigan Lockhart back in. Stephanie Talbert back in. Akers and Yates take a break. Misha trying to get the ball in. Tipped and taken by Talbert. To Kerrigan Lockhart on the baseline. She comes out of that corner, goes off the glass on a nice lean and scores. Kerrigan Lockhart has 6. and the lead is 25. And now another steal, and goes out of bounds right below us. And it'll be Clopton ball, and Akers inbounded too quick. That's Madison Akers. Now she gets into Megan Harrelson. Goes to Kerrigan Lockard. Lockard to the baseline for Talbert. Her 15-footer's too long, and the rebound pulled down by Misha Campbell for the Bulldogs. 5 minutes gone here in the second. 25-0 Clopton leads the Bulldogs here at the Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM. That tipped and taken out of bounds by Talbert. It's going to stay with Louisiana. Down to 2:58 on the clock. Bounce pass, and it's tipped again by Kerrigan Lockard. It's going to stay with Louisiana. No time came off the clock because the ball never officially touched in bounds. Misha finally corrals it with a little help from the Bulldog cheerleaders. And Rule has it again. Trying to find somebody with Kerrigan Lockard bouncing around in front of her, gets it to Misha Campbell. Megan Harrelson all over Misha, gives up her dribble, now gives the ball to Strickfadden. Casey from the baseline, her shot off the mark. The rebound gets to Misha, and her putback is no good. Louisiana still scoreless. Now it's blocked out of bounds by Faith Rule as Akers tried to beat the defense back. Actually, that was Megan Harrelson for Clopton with 2:38 to go. It'll still be Clopton ball as it was blocked out of bounds to Kerrigan Lockard. Lockard back to the near side. Megan Harrelson for three at just off the mark, and the rebound taken away from Rule. Put back off the glass and good. Bruni with her first two of the night and a chance for a three-point play. 27-0. The foul will go against number 42, Casey Strickfadden for Louisiana. Just the third team foul. And this will be the third time at the line tonight for the Hawks, and it's a three-point play. So Bruni's 1 for 1 from that spot. I believe they've reached the half over in the other gym in a 24-21 Van Far lead over Ellsbury. It'll be a huge win for the Van Far Lady Indians. That one picked up by Parrish on an air ball, and she's heading the other way for the Clopton Lady Hawks. Over to the far side for Taylor Akers. She'll try the three. She'll hit the three. Taylor Akers puts the lead over 30 here in the second quarter. 31-0. Here's Misha Campbell. Bounce pass for Faith Rule. Rule gave the dribble up. Now tries to hit Misha, and it's too far for her. Picked up by Madeline Bruni. She's up to Kerrigan Lockard. Lockard has it go off her hip and out of bounds back to Louisiana and into the ball game as Stefania Ramirez. Minute and a half to play here in quarter number 2. Across the line. Over to the far side. Now for Strickfadden. Back to Misha Campbell. Misha back to Ramirez. Ramirez tries to split the defense. It's taken away by Parrish. Parrish tries to go coast to coast. Cut it a little too fine. Akers got it back. Now here's Kerrigan Lockard. Moves inside three. Cuts the lane. Stripped of the ball. Shot by Jaden Jeans off the mark. And this time it's picked up by Strickfadden for the Bulldogs. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Louisiana running out of chances to score here in the first half. They trail 31-0. Ramirez with it. Looked at Strickfadden, instead gives it to Misha Campbell. Now for Cameron Glow. Glow to the near side. Off the hands of Misha Campbell. on the pass from Keela. Akers back the other way. She puts it in. Easy layup for Taylor Akers. She's got 7 points. The lead's 33. And we're down to 13 seconds. Do the Bulldogs have some points in them here in the first half? Halftime report coming up. Strickfadden has the ball taken away from her. Here's Akers down to 3 seconds, and she'll just pull up and burn out the first half clock. 33-0 after 2 quarters here from the Bowling Green Invitational. Clopton, yeah, they're playing like a 1 seed. They lead the 8 seed 33-0. We'll be back with the halftime show after this on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green Tournament action on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bouquet Florist, Elisha Koenig, Remax Realty Shop Agent, and Orff Construction.
The Eagle 102 Halftime Report is coming up, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of their mobile and online banking services. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Home data rates may apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
An authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Halftime Report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Well, I don't think this one is much in doubt anymore after 2 quarters. It's Clopton all over Louisiana, 33-0 after 2 quarters. They outscored the Bulldogs 15-0 in the first, 18-0 in the second quarter to build this 33-0 lead after 2. Louisiana just already limited by injuries. Then Misha Campbell goes down in the first quarter. She comes back in the second quarter, seems to be moving okay. But definitely some sort of physical issue is limiting the senior here in this ball game. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Faith Rule 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And Louisiana just not getting very good looks as Clopton and that pressure defense are just killing any chance for Louisiana, at least so far in this ball game, as they've led on a lot of steals to a lot of fast break points for Clopton to build this lead after 2. The winner of this game takes on the winner of the North Callaway Silex game, and the winner of the Ellsbury Van Far game will take on the winner of the 3-6 matchup, which is our second game here in the high school gym between Bowling Green and Winfield. That's opening round action for the ladies. The men open the tournament tomorrow here in the high school gym. They'll start things off with the 1-8 matchup between Van Far and Silex. The Indians come in as the favorites in this tournament. And then the second game from the high school gym, number 2 seed Bowling Green and number 7 seed Ellsbury. That game's scheduled to start at 6:50. The early game in the middle school gym will be the 3-6 between Winfield and Louisiana. That's the 3-6 matchup. And then the 4-5 matchup between Clopton and North Callaway will round out night number 1 for the guys tomorrow night. And all of those games can be heard here on KJFM or in their entirety on KJFM, Eagle102.net with live streaming video. We'll take a break here on the Cellular and Satellite Center Halftime Report. More from the Bowling Green Invitational after this on Eagle 102.
Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102 is brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe Service, Bud Jones Towing and Recovery, and Advanced Eye Care. Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Ligon Flooring, and B&B Automotive.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Halftime Report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Well, thank goodness for the tournament organizers that they've got a good game going down the hall because this one is not likely to hold anyone's interest for too long. At 33-0, the top seed, proving they're the top seed, leading Louisiana 33-0 after 2 quarters. Over in the other gym, starting the third quarter, it's Van Far 24, the number 2 seed Ellsbury Lady Indians 21. So the 7 seed after 2 leading the 2 seed in the opening round of this Bowling Green tournament, and that would be a huge upset. That would be the biggest upset we've seen maybe since probably Montgomery County Invitational, the early rounds of that tournament, possibly. Who knows? About 3.5 minutes to go before we start quarter number 3 here. Louisiana taking their time coming out of the locker room. Clopton has been out there loose. They're smiling and having fun here in the opening round, and just trying to figure out who they're going to play next, whether it be North Callaway or Silex. That will remain to be seen till the late game, as I'm sure Coach Street and her staff, namely Coach Alejandro, who's I don't see him on the bench tonight. That's interesting. But they'll go down the hall and take in that opening round game between the 4 and 5 seed to see who they'll play in the second round coming up on Wednesday. Again, our late game from the high school gym, Bowling Green and Winfield. The late game, North Callaway and Silex. The early game going on right now over in the middle school is now a 1-point game with Van Far leading Ellsbury 24-23. Back with the second half of this one after this. It's been the Cellular and Satellite Center halftime report on Eagle 102.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and Kathy Clean.
The Mercantile Bank in Louisiana says now's the time to sign up for online banking and bill pay. With online banking, you can bank day or night from your home, office, or anywhere with internet access. Check account balances, view checks, and much more. Stop in today to learn more at the Mercantile Bank, downtown Louisiana. Your hometown bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It's the new year and a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix, Kearns Construction, and Jim Harton and Sue Bowen, financial advisors with Ameriprise Financial Services.
Clopton ball to start the third quarter. They lead by 33 after 2. 33-0, as a matter of fact, as we start the second half. Here's Megan Harrelson out top to Parrish. Now to the near side for Taylor Akers. Akers back to Madison Parrish over to the far side for Harrelson. And her shot a little flat off the back iron. And the rebound picked up by Keela Campbell for Louisiana. She'll get it back to Misha. And they'll cross the line with no full court press here to start the second half. To the near side and knocked away from Keela by Kerrigan Lockard. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. 7:21 to play here in the second half. Ramirez gets it to Misha. Lob pass back for Estefania. And here comes Misha off a deflected pass. Back out to the top to Keela Campbell. Nice job hauling in that pass. Gets it back to Ramirez. Ramirez bothered a little bit by Harrelson. Gathers her composure and gets it back to Cameron Glow. Glow to the far side for Misha Campbell. Campbell over to Keela in the corner. She's just not very tall. To Misha, her turnaround shot hits the side of the backboard. Faith Rule picks it up. Louisiana with 2 offensive boards so far on this possession. Here's Ramirez trying to kick it across and down the key to Keela Campbell. She goes up and over the rim, and Louisiana's on the board. Keela Campbell, good power move to rip it away. And the Bulldogs break the goose egg. Here off the foot of Kerrigan Lockard, out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs. Clock running here in the second half. Tournament rules, so the entire second half it'll run. As we get it to Misha. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. And now a 31-point game. Kick it back. Here's Misha for 3. Off the mark. And the rebound comes all the way out to Campbell on the near point. She tries to dribble into a triple team and then throws it into the backcourt. That'll be an over and back. No. Akers beats her to it. To the hoop. No. Harrelson, the putback, reached over. Ramirez got it and put it home. Megan Harrelson has 8 points. She's a point off the leading scorer now. Both teams have put 2 points on the board here in the second half. 35-2 is the spread. And that goes off of Ramirez out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. As they say, there was a touch in there somewhere by Clopton. Abigail Panchin into the ball game for Clopton. Also Madeline Bruni. And Talbert comes back in, as well as Akers. Near side, here's Faith Rule. Skip pass, tipped. Glow still gets it, goes off the glass herself and scores. Cameron Glow with her first 2 points. Now Louisiana outscoring Clopton here in the second half, 4-2. Over to the far side, here's Bruni. Her shot misses everything. Taylor Akers picks it up on the near side and dribbles it back outside the perimeter. Back to Madison Akers. To Taylor again. Her 3's off the mark. Rebound tracked in the corner by Bruni and all the way back out to Taylor. To Talbert. Over to Akers. That's the younger Akers. Madison back. And forth she goes with Taylor. To the near side now. And they kick it to the baseline. Center. Back up top. Akers for 3. Just offline. Rebound, put back, and that one's good for Madeline Bruni. Just too many chances for Clopton on that possession. 37-4. 3:52 remaining in the third quarter here on KJFM. All Clopton tonight. Running clock the entire second half here in the tournament. Here's Keela Campbell. Campbell has it tipped and knocked away. Taken back from Panchin. Over to the far side, here's Rule to the hoop. Hits the support above. And because it hit that wire, it'll go to Clopton. The clock now running under 3.5 minutes. Left in quarter number 3. Akers will bring it up the floor and run a little clock, maybe? No. Turnaround shot, Talbert. That one's good and a foul. Got the runner to roll over the rim to make it 39-4, and she'll have a chance from the line as she goes into double figures with 11 points. The foul, the first on Keela Campbell, And the first whistled here in the second half as wholesale changes once again for the Hawks. 39-4. Mark Fronick here in the high school gym on KJFM. Marianne Everhart has herself a ball game down the hall. It's at 31-25 as Ellsbury is pulled ahead. On the rebound, a foul whistled. Well, no foul. They just violation as Kerrigan comes back in for Talbert. 2 1/4 left in the third quarter. Over to the far side. Here's Glow on a give and go to the center of the lane. Tried to pass it again to Oblinger, and it's tied up. This time the arrow favors the Hawks. And we're down to 2 minutes left. The new Bowling Green head football coach, Joe Chin, down below. Waiting to watch the Lady Bobcats open their tournament. Here's Yates to the far side. She's good. First 2 points for Shanna Yates from just inside the line makes it 41-4 with 1:30 to go in quarter number 3. Here's Misha Campbell over to the far side for Cameron Glow. Glow, skip pass near side, Faith Rule. Rule back to Glow. She'll put it up just offline, and the rebound pulled down by Kerrigan Lockard for the Clopton Lady Hawks. Hawks come across the line to Yates. Yates just picked up her first 2 points tonight. Dishes off to Parrish, now to the near side for Harrelson. Free throw line, Kerrigan Lockard. Over to the far side, here's Yates for 3. Put back, no. Another put back? Yeah, there's a foul called. And heading to the line is Jaden Jeans for the first time tonight. She's looking for her first points. Not many players haven't scored for Clopton tonight. 45 seconds to go. Maybe a 2-shot foul. And the first one is good. Got it to roll over. So Jeans into the book with her first point. That's a 33-25 game down the hall now as they roll on in the third quarter. Jeans can't hit the second. It's tipped out of bounds off of Clopton. And Strickfadden will give it back to Mr. Crenshaw to start the play. 15 seconds to go, quarter number 3. Misha Campbell takes it deliberately to the line. Across now, under 10 seconds. Here's Glow. Glow back to Misha. Long 3, off the glass and good. And that'll do it for 3 quarters. Misha from NBA range, maybe even beyond. And that's the biggest thrill so far for Louisiana in this ballgame. We head to the fourth, 42-7. Clopton leads Louisiana from the 95th Bowling Green Invitational here on Eagle 102.
Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Prairie's Edge Garden Center and Ann Lane Boutique. Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Brown's Processing, Craig's Truck and Tractor, and Old Top Pawn Shop.
Clopton outscores Louisiana 9-7 in the third quarter to extend the lead to 42-7. Running clock the entire second half here in the Bowling Green Invitational, and now Talbert's knocked underneath the Clopton bench by Faith Rule. It's going to be the first foul on Faith, and we'll head the other direction. Clopton moving left to right here in the second half. In their home whites as the tournament's top seed. Bowling Green, the 3 seed. They'll be in their home whites as well coming up next on KJFM and KJFM Eagle102.net. Here's Taylor Akers over to the far side for Madeline Bruni. Bruni comes out of the corner to the near side for Akers. Akers drops it down low. Patchen off the glass, no. Rebound comes out the other side to Talbert. Back up top, here's Akers. They'll reset things, come angling to the near side over to the far side now for Bruni. Bruni's shot from inside three is short. Faith Rule grabs the rebound for Louisiana a minute into this fourth quarter. It'll move quick, barring a timeout. Here's Cameron Glow. Glow trying to find somebody. Gets it to Strickfadden, and we're going to have a foul on Abigail Patchen, her first. And that's the first foul of the second half against the Hawks. 6.5 to play in regulation. Down the hall, it's Ellsbury 33, Van Far 27 in the third quarter. We've gotten ahead of them. 6:21 to play in the ball game as it goes out of bounds again. It's going to stay with Louisiana underneath the basket. Bulldogs in their Bulldog red jerseys. That shot no good. Clearing out, and Obligler finally drawn with draws the tie up before she knocks some teeth out. She was throwing those elbows in defense of that ball. That's the way they teach you. 42-7. Clopton leads. They've got the ball now on the alternating arrow. Here's Talbert over to the far side for Bruni. Bruni skip pass near side for Akers to Patchen on the baseline. She kicks it back to Taylor. Taylor's three is good. Taylor Akers, 10 points after that basket to make it 45-7. 5:20 to play. This game was decided early. 15-0 after one, 33-0 at the half, 42-7 after three. Now it's 45-7. 3 minutes into the final quarter. Bowling Green and Winfield coming up next. 3-6 matchup. Here's Talbert, got her own rebound. Putback's no good. Faith Rule grabs the loose ball this time for Louisiana, and she'll come up the floor with it. Changes speed, goes all the way to the baseline, and is fouled on her way to the hoop. She'll shoot two. Second trip to the free throw line for Faith tonight, still looking for her first point. As Ellsbury stretched the lead down the hall to 9. First shot for Rule is long and rattles out. 5 fresh coming in for Clopton. A couple of starters mixed in there. Lockard, Parrish, along with Harrelson. 2 players off the bench, and Yates and Jeans. Second shot, that one won't fall. Jeans has the rebound, knocks it away from Strickfadden, and we're going to have a foul. I think it's going to be on Glow. If so, it's her. Nope, they're going to go. I'm not sure who the foul was against. They'll go with Strickfadden. Across the line come the Hawks. Here's Lockard with a lean and a basket. Kerrigan Lockard. She's got 8. Everybody pitching in tonight in this 40-point lead. Glow lobs it. Oblinger on the turnaround. Her shot's no good. Yates pulls it down for Clopton. Hawks going to advance in this champions bracket. That one's off the mark for Parrish, and Kerrigan Lockard can't save it back for the Hawks. It'll go to Louisiana with 5 minutes gone in the fourth. This game, not quite an hour old. It won't be an hour old when it finishes. Over to the far side. Here's Keela Campbell. She travels. Lost her balance, backpedaled, and turns it back over to the Hawks with 2:25 on the clock. 47-7. is the Clopton lead over Louisiana here on Eagle 102. Fourth quarter, winding down toward the last 2 minutes. The three is short. Glow picks it up, and a tie-up. We'll give it to Louisiana as we played 6 minutes here in quarter number 4. Not much has happened. A 5-0 run here in the fourth for Clopton as they look to shut out Louisiana in 3 of 4 quarters. That's a shot short by about a foot out of bounds back to the Hawks. And we're down to a minute and 40 seconds in this ball game. First to 4 here on Eagle 102 tonight. Well, 2 simultaneous, 2 groups of 2. Is that how you want to say it? As the players go to the floor, they're going to call a travel against Yates as she was tied up, but they said she did a bit of the curly shuffle there on the ground. Gives it back to Louisiana with just over a minute left on the clock. The band starts to set up for the fight song and the national anthem ahead of the Bowling Green Lady Cats tournament opener. Here's Misha Campbell to the far side. Ooh, almost ran into some strong defense there from Kerrigan Lockard. She was lucky to escape that. Still with possession. Down to 45 seconds. Misha. She's just trying to run this one out. Into the corner, now back out Oblinger. Back to Misha. Bounce pass to Strickfad, and it goes to the floor. Another tie-up. This time it's going to favor the Hawks. And by the time they get this ball in, I think the ball game is going to be pretty much over. Down to 14 seconds. They get it in. They're not going to hurry across the line. Now they jog. They're not going to try and get another shot off. They do. It's an air ball out of bounds, and that's the ball game. 47-7 is our final in this one, as Clopton shuts out Louisiana in the first, second, and fourth quarter and holds them under 10 points for the game, winning this one by an even 40. 47-7. The postgame show is coming up next for you on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Frankfort Farm Supply, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Center Locker Service.
You've been listening to the Eagle 102 Game of the Week. The post-game show, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops, is coming up next.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
If you happen to find yourself looking for somewhere new to get your vehicle serviced, Pogue Ford in Bowling Green is here to remind you they can handle all brands of vehicles. However, if you have GM or Chrysler warranty, they will shuttle those to their sister Hannibal locations to make sure your warranty stays intact. Pogue Ford, serving the communities they call home. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands, ensuring they have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
Time for the Eagle 102 post-game show, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Oh, it's opening night, and that's what you get. 47-7, 1 seed victory over the 8 seed. Unfortunately, Louisiana comes up on the short end as the 8 seed, and Clopton, good for them. they did what they had to do as the top seed in this tournament, a heavy favorite in this tournament. And, it wasn't all smooth. It looked like they were trying some things out at times, but they still grab a 40-point victory and a ticket into the second round of this Bowling Green Invitational with the win over Louisiana. They'll play either North Callaway or Silex. That's the second game from the middle school gym. The first game is not over. They're in the fourth now, but Ellsbury has opened up a 16-point lead on Van Far, make it 14 now at 46-32, as Van Far held the lead at the half, but it's been all Ellsbury for the most part in the second half of that ball game to open up a double-digit advantage. Here comes Winfield out of the locker room, and Bowling Green is already out of theirs and warming up for this ball game. I'm not sure if anyone told Winfield that the game had ended so quickly, as it was a running clock for the second 2 quarters of this one. We'll take a quick break, come back with final scoring numbers and the Abel's Quick Shop postgame show on Eagle 102.
Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road. Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102, brought to you by Craig Bowen, CPA, Rose County Mutual Insurance, and County Market in Vandalia.
People's Bank and Trust mobile banking app gives you the convenience of banking from anywhere. Simply download the free app for your Android or Apple device and get started managing your accounts, transferring funds, paying bills, and depositing checks. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
With winter weather upon us, remember one multi-sports complex in Bowling Green is your warm, dry place to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green to schedule your appointment and inquire about memberships. One multi-sports complex, just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Bowling Green Chevrolet, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Final score in this one, 47-7. Clopton over Louisiana to open the tournament. Scoring for Louisiana, 2 points for Cameron Glow, 2 points for Keela Campbell. She had the first 2 for Louisiana in this ball game coming in the third quarter, and 3 points for Misha Campbell to beat the buzzer in the third quarter on a long-range 3 for the Lady Bulldogs, and they will go into the consolation bracket of this tournament. For Clopton, 1 point for Jaden Jeans, 2 points for Shanna Yates and Madison Parrish tonight. 5-point night for Madeline Bruni, 8 points each for Kerrigan Lockhart and Megan Harrelson. A 10-point night for Taylor Akers and 11 points for Stephanie Talbert, and she's the game's top scorer. So only 2 players in double figures, but a lot of players into the book for the number 1 seed Clopton Lady Hawks to open this 95th Bowling Green Invitational. Bowling Green and Winfield are coming up in just minutes, and we'll start the pregame show after this on KJFM.
From KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, this is Eagle 102, broadcasting 24/7, 365. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102.
High school basketball is on the air. Eagle 102 sports coverage of high school hoops is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Bank of Louisiana, Calumet of Missouri, Eolia Landscaping Supply, Hankey Construction, Pogue Ford in Bowling Green, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC, and Collier Funeral Home, Cellular and Satellite Center, Bowling Green Tractor, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Kathy Clean, J&D Tire and Auto, Meyer Implement Company, County Market in Louisiana, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Family Drug in Louisiana, the Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center, by Ingram Plumbing, the Airyback Life Team, Liggins Flooring, Old Tops Pawn Shop, Midwest Pest Professionals, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Pam Todd Watts Realty, People's Bank and Trust, Perkins Electrical Service, Young Enterprises Incorporated, All Parts in Louisiana, Pike County Mutual Insurance, B&B Automotive, Spring Hollow Coffee, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, Mike's Tire Service, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, and by Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate. Now, KJFM Radio presents coverage of high school basketball on your area sports leader, Eagle 102.
It's the 95th Bowling Green Invitational. The band plays, and the Lady Cats are on the court. They come into this tournament as the 3 seed and will open against the 6 seed Winfield Lady Warriors. Ladies' opening night started with a win for the top seed, Clopton over Louisiana 47-7. So the Lady Hawks into the championship semifinal. Louisiana will play in the middle school gym the rest of the way and try to play their way back into this high school gym for a championship night coming up this weekend. Lots of basketball still to come tonight. They're still in the first game over in the middle school gym. A pretty good one for a while, at least, between Ellsbury and Van Far, as Ellsbury's starting to pull away there in the final minutes. But still a pretty good ball game on opening night between a 2 and a 7 seed over in the middle school gymnasium. We'll talk about Bowling Green and Winfield when we return here on the pregame show on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Don't let winter stop you from looking ahead to spring. Eolia Landscape Supply knows that fall cleanup is still underway when weather cooperates. Whether it's getting rid of leaves or cutting back shrubs to allow for new growth, Eolia Landscape is also available when you want a new design, fresh mulch, or maybe a new rock bed. They carry several types and sizes of rocks, and they're there to help if you're a do-it-yourselfer or need some assistance. Located at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia. Visit their Facebook page for specials. Let Eolia Landscape Supply and Show Me Landscape Design help meet all your landscaping needs.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life. Community State Bank is committed to meeting or exceeding customer expectations and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions, Hayden Motorsports Center, and Air Code Convenience Centers.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And the Bowling Green Lady Cats on the floor getting ready for their opening round matchup here from the Bowling Green Invitational. 95th annual Bowling Green Invitational here on KJFM. Ladies open up tonight. Guys opening round action tomorrow. 4 games on the schedule tomorrow. We'll run through them right now. Here in the high school gym, they'll start it off with the 1-8 matchup between Van Far and Silex. Then the 2-7 between Bowling Green and Ellsbury. Over in the middle school gym, they'll open with number 3 seed Winfield against 6 seed Louisiana, and round things out with number 4 seed Clopton and number 5 seed North Callaway. So that's what's on the schedule tonight. Our second games, in addition to this one between Bowling Green and Winfield, will be North Callaway and Silex, a very green opening round game from the middle school gym coming up in just a few minutes as that first game winds down between Ellsbury and Van Far. We'll see if they've got a final on that one. It's not over yet. Well, now it's 54-36. That's the final. 54-36 as Ellsbury defeats Van Far. We'll take another quick break and give your keys to the game. We still have starting lineups to come as well here on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Eolia Landscape Company, Crossroads General Store, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Hi folks, this is Eric Schaefer. With sports season upon us, be treated like the pros. If your athlete has experienced an injury during a game or practice, let our experienced sports medicine team at Pike County Memorial Hospital Physical Therapy Department get them back to play. We have 2 locations to better serve our community. Pike County Memorial Hospital Physiotherapy and Sports Medicine in Louisiana and Bowling Green. Pike County Memorial Hospital. Community owned, nationally known.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
It's the new year and a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Air Evac, Spring Hollow Coffee, and J&D Tire and Auto.
The Eagle 102 Keys to the Game.
And our keys to the game for Bowling Green in this matchup against Winfield from the opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational. They got to play like a top-of-the-bracket team. Come out, show confidence, and put this game out of reach early against a Winfield team that can be streaky at times. Haven't seen it too much. We saw them quite a bit in the Clopton tournament, but they just never got rolling. And that's where Bowling Green has to really put that foot down on Winfield and not allow them to get that game, get any confidence going in this opening round matchup. They're the 3 seed for a reason. They got to play like a 3 seed to open up this tournament if you're Bowling Green. For Winfield, they're looking upset. And if you can get some momentum early, Coach Timothy Smith and his crew can put some points on the board. And they're upset-minded in this one. They don't have a whole lot of depth on their bench, so they're going to have to stay out of foul trouble to stay in this ball game against Bowling Green. Those are our keys. Our starting lineups are coming up next here on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Let Bowling Green Insurance be your crop insurance specialist. Bowling Green Insurance Agency and NAU Country Insurance Company provides farmers with superior crop insurance protection and the fast, friendly service their customers deserve. Call Fred Carlson or Jackie Mayer at 573-324-CROP or stop by their office at 310 Business Highway 61 South, Bowling Green, to discuss a protection plan that is right for your farming operation. NAU Country Insurance Company and Bowling Green Insurance are an equal opportunity provider.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life. Community State Bank is committed to meeting or exceeding customer expectations and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102, brought to you by All-American Pumping and Drain, Pike County Title Company, and Carol Rose's Bridal.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
As the teams go to the benches for introductions and probably the national anthem in there as well, we'll start our introductions for the 6-seed Winfield Lady Warriors. They're coached by Timothy Smith. They'll start a freshman guard, number 3, Cadence Berry. Number 21 gets a start tonight, a guard, a sophomore, Kylie Howard. Number 23, a freshman guard, Elena Parr. Freshman number 10, Grace Reinbach, gets the start tonight. And he only has 4 starters mentioned on his list from Timothy Smith. How about that? So we'll get the 5th one here momentarily. For the 3-seed Bowling Green Lady Cats, are coached by Craig Smith. They'll start a 5'9 sophomore, number 3, Briley Sparks. Senior at 5'9, number 11, Madeline Norton, gets the start tonight. A 6-foot senior, number 22, Kinley Charlton. Number 32, a 6-foot sophomore, Liv Niemeyer, gets the start. And number 33, a 5'11 freshman, Gracie Dieters, in the starting 5 for Bowling Green in this ball game. Our officials for this ball game, Trent Crenshaw, Dustin Robinson, and Adam Falloon. And those are the same officials from the game just prior to this. They're going to have a moment of silence on the floor for Kobe Bryant and the rest of the victims from that horrible helicopter crash prior to our national anthem. We'll take a break here and come back with action in just a few minutes on Eagle 102.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Eolia Landscaping Supply, Meyer Implement in Calumet, Missouri.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
Bowling Green Bobcat Band with the national anthem prior to the start of this first game for the Bowling Green Lady Cats in their home tournament, the 95th Bowling Green Invitational, set to begin for Bowling Green and its fans against Winfield. Winfield being introduced prior to the start of this one, and again, we only had 4 of the 5 starters. Reinbach, Barry, Leanne Ford is the 5th starter, and she is a sophomore guard. As now we're up to date on everything here in this ball game as Bowling Green about to be introduced. Then we'll have the fight song and get this tournament going for Bowling Green. The crowd has really filed in here after a kind of sparse crowd for that 1-8 matchup to start the night. And the PA announcer's microphone working a lot better here for the second games. Thank goodness. Briley Sparks gets the start again. Madeline Norton. Kinley Charlton. Liv Niemeyer gets a start tonight along with Gracie Dieters. Craig Smith. There's the fight song about to play ahead of the opening tip, and it's going to be Kinley Charlton jumping center for Bowling Green against number 10 for the Winfield Lady Warriors, Grace Reinbach. Really booming the fight song here at Bowling Green. Nice job by the pep band here tonight. All right, time for the opening tip here in the 95th Bowling Green Invitational. And again, it's Reinbach against Charlton in the center circles. They've really spread things out. Winfield way back underneath their own basket and already playing defense. Bowling Green wins it back, and it's taken away immediately by Winfield. So the first possession ends up in a turnover for the Lady Cats. And from the baseline, that shot by Reinbach is no good. The rebound picked up by Liv Niemeyer for Bowling Green, and here comes Madeline Norton up the floor. Bounce pass ahead to Gracie Dieters. Dieters on the far point. Back up top through Sparks to the near side for Norton. Pass out through the free throw line to Sparks on the far side. Back and around to the near side for Norton. Her shot just offline. Rebound pulled down by Dieters. Goes around a defender to the baseline, and she scores. Gracie Dieters gets on the board early for Bowling Green. Back up the floor, the Lady Warriors. That's number 12, Leanne Ford. Ford in a road black jersey trimmed in red. From the baseline, puts up a shot. It's short, and the rebound is pulled down by Kinley Charlton for the Lady Cats. Long pass ahead for Dieters. Dumps it down low to Niemeyer. Across the key, it's taken back by Charlton, and Bowling Green resets to the near side for Briley Sparks. Sparks back up top to Norton, over to the far side for Dieters. Dieters for Sparks, lost control, but it goes right to Madeline Norton. Norton to the far side for Sparks, down to the baseline, and it's taken away from Niemeyer, and here comes Winfield up the floor, but taking it back from behind is Gracie Dieters. Dieters to the near side. Here's a three. That one's off the mark. And the rebound is taken by Briley Sparks to Madeline Norton. Norton back to Sparks on the far point into the corner now for Dieters. She takes a move, drops it down low. Shot off the glass is too hard for Charlton. And the rebound taken by Niemeyer. Back to Charlton. Her shot this time goes off the glass and in. Kinley Charlton with her first 2 points, and it's a 4-0 Bowling Green lead here in the early going. Winfield brings it up the floor. Good crossover by Barry, and now a takeaway by Norton. Madeline Norton trying to go coast to coast one-on-one, and a foul is going to send Madeline to the line to shoot the game's first free throws. 4-0 Bowling Green, 5:47 to go here in the opening quarter, as they lead Winfield in the opening round of the 95th Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM. The foul goes against number 12, Leanne Ford. And a timeout taken by the Warriors. Here in a 4-0 ball game. When we come back, Norton at the line from the Bowling Green Tournament on Eagle 102.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Hinky Construction, Midwest Pest Professionals, and Perkins Electrical Services.
At the line is Madeline Norton after a quick timeout. She puts the first one in to make it 5-0. Clopton shut out Louisiana in the first quarter of the first game. Let's see if Bowling Green can do the same to Winfield as Norton hits them both. Up the floor. Charlton, lots of pressure. Dieters knocks it out of bounds as Winfield struggling to find room here to start this ball game. It'll be Elena Parr to inbound. Tipped back to Parr. All sorts of trouble in front of the Bowling Green bench. They'll kick it back. Here's a three ball from the near side. Misses everything. Winfield the rebound. They'll kick it back to Parr. Parr is fouled. And I hope they said that was a pass. Nope, they're going to say it was a shot. That's a shot that landed about 36 feet away from the bucket. But they say it's a shot. The foul goes on Kinley Charlton, her first, and that's the first point of the night for Winfield. It's a gift. Elena Parr back at the line. 5:19 to play in the first quarter. It's a 5-point Bowling Green lead. Make it a 4-point lead as Parr hits them both. Good move by Norton to get across the line. All the way down. Turnaround shot. Niemeyer has it rim out. Fighting for it, and Morgan Billings is tied up, and the arrow will favor Winfield with nearly 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Checking out is Kylie Howard. We got Josie Bauer in there. We didn't see her hardly at all, if any, during the Clopton tournament. Barry across the line, couple of dribbles behind the back, and then it's taken away by Gracie Dieters. Over to the far side for Kaylin Womack. Off the glass for Norton, no good. Another putback, and this time Winfield gets the rebound as Parr picks it up. Over to the far side. Slipping, that should be a travel. She tried to plant the pivot foot and slid about 6 inches. Saved in by Winfield, and they'll reset. Here's Parr for three. It's long, no good. Rebound knocked around. Again, Winfield comes away with it, and the putback this time for Cadence Berry is good. So a 4-0 run for Winfield to make it a 2-point game. Here's Dieters back the other way with a long pass, skips it across to the near side, blocked into a tie-up, taken away. Charlton kicks it back. Here's Gracie for three. It's short. Put back this time, too hard off the glass. Another putback by Charlton, no good. And then Morgan Billings is fouled. She'll shoot two. Billings to the line. The foul whistled on Grace Reinbach. Lady Cats lead by 2. We're in the early going, and the first shot is good. Back to a 3-point lead. Grace Twellman back in. Liv Niemeyer also returns to the ball game. And the second shot is no good this time for Morgan Billings. Bowling Green 3 of 4. Oh, Dieters went in for the steal, came up empty, and here comes Winfield back up the floor. They drop it to the baseline for Bauer. Kicks it out far side. It's partially tipped and right into the waiting arms of Morgan Billings. Here comes Dieters, taken away from her from behind. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Cats with 3:41 to play in the first. More substitutions into the ballgame. Number 21, Kylie Howard. Riley Bosley comes into the ballgame. Here's Dieters with it. Grace to the near side. They work it down, 3 passes. Through Womack, now to the far side, back out beyond 3 for Niemeyer. Now for Womack, and her shot's good. Kaylin Womack, first 2 points of the night, make it a 5-point lead for Bowling Green. They've led by as many as 6. Bauer with it in the near corner. Kicks it back for Howard. And Howard is fouled. This time the foul goes on number 32, Liv Niemeyer, her first. Both teams with 2 fouls. No one with more than 1. Dieters checks out. Norton in. Here's Howard. Kicks it back to number 5 at Riley Bosley. Bosley gives it to Leanne Ford. Ford can't find any room on the baseline. Gives it back for Howard. A 3-ball. That's offline. Rebound tipped out high. Going to the floor, and it's picked up by Twellman. Now taken back by Bauer. It's off a knee and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Winfield. 2:46 to play in the first quarter. And so far, Bowling Green has kept that lead at 5 or 6 points through most of the quarter, but hasn't been able to pull away. Here's Howard off the inbound pass for 3. Offline, no good, but Bauer takes it on the far side. Her shot's long, tipped up by Womack. Over to the far side and taken by Bowling Green. Here's Madeline Norton trying to go coast to coast, and it's tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Bowling Green. with now 2:31 to play. Lady Cats up by 5, 9-4 over Winfield here on KJFM. To the near side, here's Norton. Norton over to Twellman. Grace skips it back to the near side. And has it again. Here's Womack. Further down low to Niemeyer, and it's stripped from her and taken by Winfield. Elena Parr will bring it up for the Warriors. She takes it far side against Twellman, kicks it back for Howard. Howard's three ball is short, misses everything, and goes out of bounds. And Winfield just hasn't shown the strength for that deep three so far here in this ball game over the game's first 6 minutes. Gracie Dieters returns. Niemeyer checks out. And it'll be Norton to bring it up the floor. Now goes to Womack on the near side to Gracie Dieters. Dieters 3-on-1. They go to the baseline. Almost a travel on Sparks. She gets it back to Dieters over to the far side for Norton. Free throw line. Kicks it out further. Back to Gracie Dieters. Baseline. Womack off the glass. No. Another rebound for Gracie. Bounce pass to the near side. Briley Sparks. Back to Gracie Dieters. Ball fake. Gives it to Norton. Norton tries the three. It's a little short. Put back. Charlton sneaks it over the rim and in. Kinley Charlton has 4 points for Bowling Green with 1:25 to play here in the first quarter. 7-point lead's the biggest of the night for the Lady Cats. Now Dieters tried for the steal, went out of bounds with it. With 1:18 to play here in the first quarter. Dieters pesters. Howard has it for Winfield. Bounce pass through the legs of Kinley Charlton. And a bit of a walk by Bauer. She gets another chance at it. Big block there for Bowling Green. And finally a reach-in foul going to be called. I think it's going to be on Briley Sparks. Nope. They went with Niemeyer, her second. And just the third team foul with 1:04 to play. Almost another travel on Winfield. They get it to Madison Kirkmeyer. Shot off a nice little pass to Cadence Berry, and she's got 4 points. Back up the floor quickly with a couple passes. Here's Dieters for three. From the near side, nothing but net. Gracie Dieters. She's got 5 points. And a 14-6 Bowling Green lead. 33 seconds to go. How about another three on the other side? It's offline. Dieters the rebound. She's got a player ahead. They get it to Kinley Charlton off the glass and in. That's the way to work the fast break there. 20 seconds to go. 16-6. Bowling Green leads Winfield. Oh, almost carried the ball. Here's Madison Kirkmeyer with it. Kirkmeyer to the near side. Try to get a funky pass to Howard, and somehow it worked. Now she goes baseline, floats it over everything, turns into a pass. It's swatted away. Another shot off the glass, and that'll do it for 1 quarter here in the opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational. The Lady Cats lead the Winfield Lady Warriors 16-6 after the opening 8 minutes. Back with more after this on Eagle 102.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of their mobile and online banking services. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Home data rates may apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Pepsi Refreshment Services, Cole Chiropractic Center, and Twin City Bowl.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Dieters with the ball off the hand of Norton, and a takeaway for Winfield to start the second quarter. They trail Bowling Green 16-6. Here to start the second. Mark Fronick here in the high school gym. Marianne Eberhardt in the middle school gym, and there's a 3 offline for Howard. She likes chucking that up there. Bowling Green the loose ball rebound. And here comes Dieters off a feed from Womack. Couldn't sneak it over the front iron. Now it goes off her hand, out of play. And they say one more hand before it goes out, so it'll be Bowling Green ball and wholesale changes coming from the Lady Cats. Dieters, Womack, and Sparks all check out. They got Niemeyer, Twelman, Charlton, Norton, and Billings in there right now. Here's a putback for Liv off the glass and in. Liv Niemeyer with 2. Her first 2 tonight. 45 seconds gone here in the second quarter. They'll scoop it back to Leanne Ford. Ford runs into trouble. Gets it back to Kylie Howard. Howard now back to Ford again at the near point. Twelman all over her. She'll chuck up a 3. Rims out. No good. And the rebound picked up by Morgan Billings for Bowling Green. On to Madeline Norton, who brings it across the line. Norton to Grace Twelman. Twelman on the near point. Dribbles out with a pass and around to Madeline Norton on the far side. Norton goes to her dribble, now kicks it back to Grace Twelman. Twelman to the near side. To the free throw line extended, and then what do we have? It's a 3-second in the lane call. Was trapped in a screen. Couldn't see the exact call, but I think that's what it was with 6:30 to go in the first half. Here's Howard. Howard up top. Little stop and start for Ford. Back to Howard. She's cut off from the baseline. Backs up. Doesn't have her dribble. It's knocked away from Bauer. Excuse me, not Bauer, but Tatum Bradshaw. No, that's Cadence Berry. Cadence Berry is number 3. And a Howard on the inbound. Back up top for Parr. Here's a 3 ball, and it's finally good. No, a 2 for Howard. All they'll give her is 2. And she was on the line. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Near side with it. Billings. And thrown away. And she couldn't hook up with Madeline Norton on the return pass cross court. Turnover gives it back to Winfield. 5:52 to go. It's a 10-point game. Bowling Green on the good end. Here in the second quarter, opening round action, 95th Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM. And it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors as they trail by double digits. They get it in. A little floater by Parr is good to get it back down to an 8-point Bowling Green lead. Here's Norton. Bowling Green, this is an important possession for him. Here's Niemeyer. Gets it down to Twelman. Bounce pass across. Charlton is fouled and will head to the line. Kinley Charlton. 5:24 to play in the first half. She's got 8 points. First trip to the line, and the foul is the second on Grace Reinbach. First shot for Charlton is no good. Hit the iron, went up. Couldn't find its way back down through the cylinder. The second shot for Kinley is no good. Missed them both, and the rebound pulled down by Elena Parr for Winfield. 3 minutes almost gone here in the second quarter. 8-point game. Bowling Green's led by as many as 10 twice, and that's a bucket and a foul. That's going to send Barry to the line. She's got 6 points. Chance to make it 7. And we've got a 6-point game right now. Bowling Green needs to put a couple of possessions together. Second foul. They say that's the second foul on Niemeyer. They have not put it up on the board yet. Well, they'll say second foul. I already had her for 2. Kaylin Womack back into the ball game for Bowling Green. missing the free throw is Barry. So she's stuck on 6 points. Charlton gets it across the line to Dieters. The free throw line. Work it around through Billings to Dieters. Back to Billings to the near side. The pass taken. Another turnover as the ball stolen away by Riley Bosley. Now it's taken back by Charlton. Kinley will get it to Gracie Dieters across the line. Grace goes all the way to the hoop. Can't finish. Niemeyer to the near side. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. As we get down to 4.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Bowling Green up by 6. 18-12 on KJFM. Mark Bronick here from the high school gym. Marianne Eberhardt. Full coverage down the hall here on KJFM and KJFM-Eagle102.net. Charlton off the inbound, puts it a little too hard off the glass, rimmed out to Twellman. Now to Charlton again, and Kinley puts it away to make it 20-12. 8 points now for Kinley Charlton. At the midway point of the second quarter. Winfield back with Elena Parr to Kylie Howard. She's pressured, and we're going to have a foul or just out of bounds. I think it's going to be a foul on Howard. A little frustration after she lost control of the ball. Riley Sparks will come back in. And Haley Chandler makes her first appearance for Bowling Green. Charlton and Billings check out. Bowling Green with the ball. Briley Sparks to Gracie Dieters. Back for Briley. Has a little trouble with that pass. Kicks it back out to Twellman. Now for Dieters. Leaves it. Going baseline is Womack. Across to Chandler. Now back up top to Briley. Sparks to the near side. Here's Dieters for three. And a timeout taken as the ball was about to go up. And Dieters shot it anyway. And Coach Craig Smith had to do the lean to make sure he didn't call a timeout in a bad situation. 20-12, Bowling Green leads at the time of the timeout. We're here in the second quarter from the Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM Eagle 102.
Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Mick Mailer & Sons Backhoe Service, Bud Jones Towing and Recovery, and Advanced Eye Care.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Bowling Green tournament underway. First night of action, ladies opening round. We'll update you on the early games and what's going on in the other gym as we reach the Eagle 102 halftime report. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center of Bowling Green. Bowling Green with the ball and an 8-point lead. It's tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Cats. As we get down to the final 3 minutes. Here from the high school gym, Briley Sparks gets it into Gracie Dieters. She holds it high. To the near side for now for Briley. They switch points. Give it to Twellman. Now back to Dieters. Into the corner now for Grace Twellman. Shot wasn't there for Grace. So she goes to Gracie Dieters and a travel called on Briley Sparks. Bowling Green just, they're knocking on the door of total control of this game, but just can't get over the hump. Winfield with the ball. Here's Parr. Gets to the high blocks, then kicks it back. That's Parr on the near side. To Howard, she'll try three. That one dies on the back iron, and Bowling Green the rebound. Sparks got it ahead to Dieters. They kick it back to Womack. Womack can't sneak it over. Rebound fought for down below by Haley Chandler. They kick it back out. Here's Dieters again. Down low, across. And finally a foul. Going to be whistled on number 21, Kylie Howard. That's her second. Yep. On Howard's beat, she goes to the alligator arms, just tries to get whatever she can, and has gotten a few fouls for light contact. Womack can't hit the first. Bowling Green not doing very well lately from the line. Second shot does go through, and it's 21-12. That broke a string of, I think, 4 straight missed for Bowling Green from the free throw strike. Here comes Winfield up the floor. Down 9. To the near side. Parr gets it back for Howard. Bounce pass to the point for Bosley. Bosley hands it back to Kylie Howard. Howard to Elena Parr again. Parr behind the free throw line, gives it again to Kylie Howard. Into the corner now for Bauer and to Cadence Berry. Berry back to Parr. That shot misses everything. That three is just not available right now for Winfield. And when it has been, they don't have the strength to get it up there. Got to go to something else. With it is Madeline Norton for Bowling Green, over now far side for Morgan Billings. Billings back out top for Kaylin Womack. Back to Billings again. Bounce pass for Grace Twellman. Twellman to the near side for Madeline Norton. Norton to Twellman in the middle of the key. Got to move. They're going to get whistled here in a second. Now they do clear the key. Here's a three. It's off the mark, but the rebound pulled down by Grace Twellman. Twellman over to the far side for Morgan Billings. Billings back up top. And Twellman again. Now for Morgan Billings. Over to the far side for Madeline Norton. To Twellman. To Billings. Inside the three-point line. Her shot's no good. Womack is fouled on a putback. And Kaylin will go to the line for the second time. She hit 1 of 2 just moments ago to make it 21-12. That's where we're at with 41.1 seconds to go here in the second quarter. First shot is long, and she's one of her first 3 from that spot. One more shot for Womack, and she hits that one. She's good at the back half. 22-12. 36 seconds on the clock. Here comes Winfield across the line. And a travel called as number 12, Leanne Ford, couldn't get the feet to stop. She slid. And a late substitution for Bowling Green as Gracie Dieters comes in for Grace Twellman. Nope, not Grace Twellman, for Kaylin Womack. Coach Smith has used his bench a lot tonight. The only player we've yet to see is Izzy Orff. Now there's still quite a few down there at the end of the bench for Bowling Green. Some JV folks for sure. That ball goes over a Bowling Green set of hands. I think it was Dieters. I was blocked out from the play here. As folks still piling into the bleachers here at Bowling Green High School. Here's Dieters at the buzzer. Her shot falls well short, and we've played 2. It's time for the Cellular and Satellite Center halftime report as Bowling Green heads to the locker room with a 10-point lead, 22-12 over Winfield in this 3-6 matchup to open the Bowling Green Invitational here on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix, Kearns Construction, and Jim Harton and Sue Bowen, financial advisors with Ameriprise Financial Services. Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank in Louisiana says now's the time to sign up for online banking and bill pay. With online banking, you can bank day or night from your home, office, or anywhere with internet access. Check account balances, view checks, and much more. Stop in today to learn more at the Mercantile Bank, downtown Louisiana. Your hometown bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Young Enterprises Incorporated, Crossroads General Store, and the Twin Pike Family YMCA.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Halftime Report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
2 quarters in the book as the Palms dance here at halftime, 22-12. Bowling Green leads Winfield, and they're close to dominating this game. I think if they come out strong to start the second half, they can pull this to a 15, 20-point lead in no time flat. As they've just been, they need to tighten things up when they try and work it down low. That's been the only weak spot so far for Bowling Green. Maybe one too many passes when we get down low into the 5 feet around the net. They always want to make that one more pass across the key instead of going up with an easy shot for 2 points. And that's why it's a 10-point game at this point, 22-12, instead of something more in the range of 15 or 20 points in a lead over Winfield. Scoring numbers through 2 quarters in this ball game for the Winfield Lady Warriors, 6 points so far for Cadence Berry, 2 points for Kylie Howard, and 4 for Elena Parr, as Winfield has tried to go to that 3-ball throughout the first half, and it just has not been working for them so far. Several have fell far short of the basket in the first and second quarter. For Bowling Green, 2 points for Madeline Norton, both from the free throw line, where she's 2 of 2, by far the best free throw shooter for Bowling Green in this ball game, 2 of 2. Not many opportunities. 8 points for Kinley Charlton. She's 0 for 2 from the line. Morgan Billings, a point on 1 of 2 shooting free throws. 2 points for Liv Niemeyer, 5 points for Grace Dieters, and a 4-point first half for Kaylin Womack, as she is 2 for 4 shooting free throws so far in this ball game. Again, a total of 4 points. So Bowling Green's top scorer is Charlton with 8. Berry leads Winfield through 2 quarters with 6. And the Lady Cats hold a 10-point advantage over the first 2 quarters. 16 minutes in the books, 16 yet to play, and this is the Cellular and Satellite Center halftime report here on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102, brought to you by Bouquet Florist, Elisha Koenig, Remax Realty Shop Agent, and Orff Construction. Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get-rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
High School Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance and Bank of Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Halftime Report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Well, Bowling Green has returned from the locker room before the second half begins, and nice job by the Palms here as they perform at the half. The early games, Clopton, the 1 seed, took care of the 8-seed Louisiana 47-7. Top scorers in that one for the Hawks. 11 points for Stephanie Talbert, 10 points for Taylor Akers. Leading scorer for Louisiana with 3 points on a buzzer beater was Misha Campbell. That came at the end of the third quarter as Clopton shut out Louisiana in the first, second, and fourth quarters of that ball game to win going away 47-7. Van Far held a lead at halftime over number 2 seed Ellsbury here in the opening round, but it was the Lady Indians in red defeating the black and gold by a final of 54-36 as the Ellsbury Lady Indians hold that 2 seed and take it into the semifinals with that come-from-behind win over the Van Far Lady Indians. And whenever Indians and Indians get into it, it's always a fun matchup, and it was for at least 2 quarters in the middle school gym here tonight. That sets up some things. The winner of this game will take on Ellsbury in the second round in a 2-3 matchup, hopefully, between Bowling Green and Ellsbury, as Bowling Green would be forced to be the road team but still play in the high school gym late on Wednesday for a chance to make the tournament championship. Clopton will play the winner of the North Callaway Silex game, which that one after 2 quarters is at a score of 23-15, North Callaway leading Silex as they play late in the first half of that one. So that's what's going on for the ladies in the semifinals. Of course, everyone who lost tonight will go into those same time slots, but in the middle school gym and the consolation bracket as they fight to remain in this tournament on Wednesday. Men's opening round tomorrow. In the high school gym, it'll be Van Far Silex to lead things off in a 1-8 matchup. Then Bowling Green and Ellsbury in a 2-7. So the tops and bottoms of the brackets will all be here in the high school gym tomorrow. The middle of the bracket, 3-6 between Winfield and Louisiana will lead things off. And then the 4-5 between Clopton and North Callaway is the second game. And, of course, all the games, the best coverage on the radio will be here on KJFM. And complete coverage from both gyms, live video on KJFM, Eagle102.net. Both teams on the floor are going to buzz it and reset the clock as they had extended things for the Palms to dance at half, and they didn't take as much time, I think, as needed. So they'll probably take some time off the clock and get this game started. So we'll take a final break, come back with second half action after this from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix, Kearns Construction, and Jim Hartung and Sue Bowen, financial advisors with Ameriprise Financial Services. Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
If you happen to find yourself looking for somewhere new to get your vehicle serviced, Pogue Ford in Bowling Green is here to remind you they can handle all brands of vehicles. However, if you have GM or Chrysler warranty, they will shuttle those to their sister Hannibal locations to make sure your warranty stays intact. Pogue Ford, serving the communities they call home. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pam Todd Watts Realty, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, and All Parts.
Broadcasting from the Family Drug Booth, it's the Eagle 102 Game of the Week.
Oh, the band plays on. The balls go up. The team's back to their benches for final instructions, and we're ready for the second half of action here on opening night. The final games of the night here in the opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational, the 95th annual Bowling Green Invitational. Man, oh man, I've been around for almost 20 of them, and it's been fun coming out year after year and seeing the growth of this tournament here at Bowling Green High School. I remember when they used to play all 4 games here in the high school gym, and we'd be here till about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night if stuff remained on schedule in each round. So I loved when weather forced them to go to both gyms, and they kind of stuck with it after that. It's made for some manageable nights and still some great crowds here at the Bowling Green tournament. And we're proud to bring it to you if you can't make it down here on KJFM and KJFMeagle102.net. Bowling Green steals it on the opening possession of the third quarter. Here's Norton back up top through Dieters to the far side for Sparks to Niemeyer. Niemeyer tried to pass it through 4 defenders, and the pass for Charlton was taken away. To Parr. She had a little trouble with it. Now gives up her dribble. Bounce pass to Kylie Howard. Howard back to Parr. Parr has her shot blocked by Charlton, but somehow got the loose ball back, and that shot is good for Kylie Howard. Cuts it to an 8-point Bowling Green lead. 50 seconds gone here in the third. Up and around to the far side for Madeline Norton. Back up top for Gracie Dieters. Now for Riley Sparks. Over to the far side, we're going to have a travel whistled on Liv Niemeyer. Minute gone, a couple of turnovers for Bowling Green. And bringing it up the floor is Cadence Berry. Now for Leanne Ford. Ford has it taken away by Norton. She tries to beat the defense back, puts it off the glass and in. Back to a 10-point lead. Madeline Norton, her shot, first shot to go from the field tonight. And now it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Winfield as Dieters begins to ramp up her intensity. And timeout taken by Coach Timothy Smith and the Winfield Lady Warriors with 6:35 to play in the third quarter. Bowling Green still leads by 10 here from the Bowling Green Tournament on KJFM.
Bowling Green Tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Frankfurt Farm Supply, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Center Locker Service.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands ensuring they have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
24-14 here in the third quarter. Bowling Green with the 10-point lead. The same 10-point lead they had at the half. A couple of buckets, or a bucket on each side so far here in the third quarter. Bowling Green outscored Winfield 16-6 in the first quarter, and both teams scored 6 points in the second quarter, as Bowling Green keeps that double-digit lead going most of the time in this ball game. Here's Parr. Her shot from inside 3 is no good. And here come the Lady Cats after a defensive rebound. Norton got that one to float on one leg. She kept her pivot and got that one to fall. Moving forward. Back the other way is Barry. Drops it off for Elena Parr. Parr dribbles past 3, 4 Lady Cats. Doesn't get much room in the process. And here's Reinbach losing it to the far side. It's picked up by Niemeyer. Liv hands it off for Riley Sparks. Offensive end now for Madeline Norton. Norton back up top for Gracie Dieters. Dieters with the bounce pass to Norton. Norton crosses to Sparks. Sparks holds it high. Over to the far side for Dieters. She'll put up the 3 from the corner. It's off the mark. And the rebound this time taken by Grace Reinbach for Winfield. Ahead now for Ford. Her shot misses off the glass. And here comes Bowling Green again. End-to-end action. Not much showing up on the score sheet as Dieters can't hit that finger roll on her way to the hoop. And Howard has it for Winfield. Berry takes it across the line for the Warriors. Parr. Now Howard to the baseline now, and a shot up and good for Cadence Berry. Back to a 10-point game. She's got 8. 4:47 to play. Here's Dieters. Up top through Kinley Charlton to the far side for Norton. Down to Briley Sparks. She loses it to the floor. Ball is loose. Rolling around. That's got to be a travel, right? Now they're going to call a tie-up. Kylie Howard got it and did a death roll, but somehow wasn't charged with a travel. They just called a tie-up. It'll be Bowling Green ball. Here's Charlton off the glass and in. Good inbound play, good execution by Bowling Green, and Kinley with 2 more points. She's into double digits with 10. 28-16 Bowling Green. Have advanced the lead to 12. Now they got to keep Winfield from scoring. Nice block shot will do that. And here come the Lady Cats. Norton ahead of the pack. Misses off the glass. Put back, no. Another offensive rebound for Norton. She's fighting for it, and we're finally going to have a foul on the floor against the Warriors. Midway point of this third quarter from the Bowling Green Invitational. 28-16, Bowling Green leads. The foul goes against number 23, Elena Parr, her first. And a lob pass in by Dieters to Charlton. Moves to the center of the lane and scores. Inbounds plays working out nicely for the Lady Cats in this ball game. 12 points now for Kinley. Crossover. Ball gets loose. Norton picks it up. Ahead to Dieters. Gracie caught it on her back shoulder. Able to keep her dribble. Score and is fouled. There's a glimpse of the future right there. Gracie has 7. A chance to make it 8 from the line. Back into the ball game. Morgan Billings replaces Madeline Norton. 3:44 to play in the third quarter. Gracie will have a shot from the line. 7 points. Rims it out. Can't get that 8th. Score remains 32-16. Here comes Winfield up the floor. Trouble. Dieters is tripped, and we're going to have a foul against Parr, I believe, as she took out the legs of Gracie Dieters. Elena Parr's second. Back into the ball game is Kaylin Womack and Grace Twellman for Bowling Green. Parr will check out after picking up her second personal with 3:33 remaining in the third quarter. Coverage of the 95th Bowling Green Invitational here on KJFM. Dieters bounce pass to the far side for Womack. Kaylin to the near side for Grace Twellman. Now Gracie Dieters back to Womack. And they work it through Billings to the near side. Just pass, pass, pass. They find some space, put up a shot. It's not good, but Morgan Billings is fouled. And she'll try to improve on her 1-point performance from the first half. Here at her second turn at the free throw line. 32-16, 3:11 to play. Third quarter, and she misses the first. She hit the first of 2 last time. Let's see if she can hit the second of 2 this time. Get back to 50% as Gracie Dieters checks out for the Lady Cats. Second shot's good. She does get to that 50% plateau from the line and gets herself 2 points tonight. All rejected out of bounds by Norton, and it stays with Winfield underneath their own basket in the final 3:09 of the third quarter. 5 minutes gone. Bounce pass. Howard, turnaround 3, rims out. That was as close as she's been all night. Put back no good, but a foul is going to send Number 3, Cadence Berry, to the line for the second time tonight. She's got 8 points so far in this ball game, and the foul goes on Kaylin Wallach, her second. Excuse me, that's Kirkmeyer, not Berry. And the free throw is no good. Over in the middle school gym, still a 9-point North Callaway lead over Silex, 26-17 in the third quarter. Second shot, that one rims out. No one there but Bowling Green Lady Cats, and coming down with the rebound, it's Kinley Charlton. Norton makes a move, gives it off to Kaylin Womack. To the near side for Grace Twellman. Back to Billings. Now for Twellman and to Womack again. To the near side for Norton. She puts a 3 right down the lane and in for a 36-16 lead. Her first tray tonight. Now it's a takeaway by Kinley Charlton. Pass it across to Womack. She's fouled from behind. And that's going to be the 5th team against Winfield here in the second half. Excuse me, sixth team foul already. Now it's 5. But the third on Grace Reinbach. It's on the floor, so Bowling Green has to get it in. They get it to Charlton, and again on an inbound play, Kinley makes no mistake. She's up to 14 points. 6 minutes gone here in the third quarter. 38-16, Bowling Green up by a dozen. Over to the far side is Ford. Kicks it back to Kylie Howard. Howard holds it high on the far point. Into the corner now. There's not much room there. Makes a good move to get to the baseline. Shot was short, however, and Kinley Charlton picks up the loose ball. Ahead to Madeline Norton. Going in one-on-one. No, but a foul will send Madeline to the line. That's going to be on Kirkmeyer with 1:38 left in the quarter. That's Madison's second. And another timeout taken before the free throws by Coach Timothy Smith and the Winfield Lady Warriors. 37-16, Bowling Green leads here in the third quarter from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Coverage of the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions, Hayden Motorsports Center, and Airco Convenience Centers.
People's Bank and Trust mobile banking app gives you the convenience of banking from anywhere. Simply download the free app for your Android or Apple device and get started managing your accounts, transferring funds, paying bills, and depositing checks. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Bowling Green back to the line after the timeout, leading Winfield 37-16. 8-point game over in the other gym. North Callaway leads Silex 28-20. They're in the third quarter there. Just like we are here, I think we're a couple of minutes ahead. And the shot is up and good for Madeline Norton to make it 38-16. Excuse me, 39-16. One more shot for Norton. That one's no good. She had been 3 for her first 3 from the spot, but couldn't get to 4 and 4. Here's Berry trying to go coast to coast, misses everything, and the rebound pulled down by Morgan Billings for the Lady Cats. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Here's Madeline Norton over to the far side for Morgan Billings. Billings back to the near side for Grace Twellman. Twellman comes to her right, throws up a shot. It's no good. Put back, no good again, and finally coming away with it is Howard, and it's knocked away from her, and she'll just follow it into the corner and wait for it to go out of bounds. Minute 7 to play in the third quarter. Here from the high school gym. Winfield, all sorts of problems in the backcourt, but they do escape. And Elena Parr will take it across the line with not much time to spare. In front of her own bench, she gives it off for Leanne Ford. Ford stops her dribble, Has to go back to Howard. Howard again for Ford. Back up top for Elena Parr. Parr over to the far side for Howard. This time over everything. Long rebound pulled down by Morgan Billings. To the near side for Twellman. Bounce pass over to the far side for Billings. Bounce pass for Twellman now. Back out beyond the arc. Here's Madeline Norton. Ball knocked away and taken away by Parr for Winfield. Down to 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Pass tipped. Parr gets it back. Able to dribble again. She works it down low. Ball gets loose for a second. Wild shot, and that'll do it for 3 quarters. With Bowling Green up 39-16 here in the opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational. To the 95th Bowling Green Invitational here on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Frankfort Farm Supply, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Center Locker Service.
With winter weather upon us, remember one multi-sports complex in Bowling Green is your warm, dry place to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green to schedule your appointment and inquire about memberships. One multi-sports complex, just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Don't let winter stop you from looking ahead to spring. Eolia Landscape Supply knows that fall cleanup is still underway when weather cooperates. Whether it's getting rid of leaves or cutting back shrubs to allow for new growth, Eolia Landscape is also available when you want a new design, fresh mulch, or maybe a new rock bed. They carry several types and sizes of rocks, and they're there to help if you're a do-it-yourselfer or need some assistance. Located at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia. Visit their Facebook page for specials. Let Eolia Landscape Supply and Show Me Landscape Design help meet all your landscaping needs.
Broadcasting from the Family Drug Booth, it's the Eagle 102 Game of the Week.
Fourth quarter set to begin here from the Bowling Green Invitational. Mark Fronick here in the high school gym. Marianne Eberhardt down the hall in the middle school gym. 39-16 is the Lady Cat lead heading into the final quarter. And I was predicting at halftime a 15 to 20 point win. They've got it at 13 right now, and a steal by Morton is good. Madeline Norton with 2 more to start this fourth quarter and increase that lead to 41-16. Almost another steal away from Howard. Ball now goes to the floor. Howard picks it up again. Bounce pass is off of Madeline Norton and out of bounds. With the Lady Cats leading 41-16. Other games here in the opening round. The early games, Ellsbury beats Van Far 54-36, and Clopton over Louisiana 47-7. Here's Howard. She'll try the 3. That's as close as she's been all night for that one. The rebound pulled down by Kinley Charlton. Works it up again to Gracie Dieters, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Dieters. With a minute gone here in the fourth. Still in the third, but it's a 9-point North Callaway lead now over Silex, 31-22. And on the baseline, another foul whistle, this one on Briley Sparks. So Bowling Green looking to right things here in the opening round of their tournament. Minute gone, and they're in control. Against, there's a travel. And it's a late call, but the right call by the back official. Turnover gives it back to Bowling Green. But now, what's becoming a big lead. Here's Madeline Norton in the near corner for Gracie Dieters. Back up top for Norton. Over to the far side, Briley Sparks. Sparks gets it to Dieters in the far corner. Howard all over her. Now it's taken away on a return pass to Briley Sparks. Winfield up the floor. Far corner. Here's another 3. That one off the front iron and out. Picked up by Charlton, who gives it to Dieters. Dieters kicks it back to Madeline Norton. Norton on the near point. And that zone comes out to guard against that. Over to the far side for Sparks. Has it go through her hands. Try to touch pass. Now into the corner. Here's a three. Off the mark. And the rebound pulled down by Howard for the Warriors. She spins around twice on that pivot foot and gets an outlet pass to come up the floor. Now a foul going to be whistled as Gracie Dieters got into Winfield's Cadence Berry. Second foul on Gracie. And wholesale changes, 4 of them coming up for Bowling Green. Dieters checks out. Sparks and Charlton, along with Niemeyer. The only player left on the floor is Madeline Norton. As Winfield's Elena Parr takes the ball across the floor off the inbound play. On the near side, goes to the far side with it all the way down to the corner almost. And her three goes off of Morgan Billings out of bounds. It's going to stay with Winfield. Just over 2 minutes gone here in this fourth quarter. 34-22 is now the North Callaway lead over Silex over in the middle school gym. Tip and a steal by Norton off the inbound play. Good crossover. Crosses it again. Too hard off the glass. Twellman, the rebound to Norton. Works it back inside to Billings. And they're going to call a travel on Morgan Billings. With 5:37 to play in the fourth. Elena Parr. Good crossover. Gives it off for Howard. Kylie gets it down low. Block shot, and they're going to call a foul. That's a late whistle on Womack. Looked pretty good from my angle, but my angle's not very good for that play. 41-16. Bowling Green lead, and to the line is Kirkmeyer, looking for point number 1 tonight. Number 1 on her back. Hired off the glass on the free throw, and it's no good. One more shot. Kirkmeyer can't find the range, and the rebound pulled down by Haley Chandler. Twellman into the corner now for Billings. Back up top into the near side for Norton. Norton for Billings again, now near corner. Get it across to Womack. She stripped of the ball. She went up for the shot. No call. Gets it back. Here's another three, and that one's good. Madeline Norton. (44-16). Ball stripped momentarily. Kirkmeyer picks it back up. More trouble near the Winfield bench. Parr gets it to Berry, and a foul on the way through. Going to be whistled on Madeline Norton. How many is that on? Oh, they give it to Twellman. Just her first. Off the inbound, here's Berry again. To Kirkmeyer. Turnaround shot, no good. They boxed out well, but they didn't go after the rebound, so Winfield another possession. Out off the side of the backboard. Norton finally picks up the tipped rebound. Here comes Bowling Green across the line and then put on the brakes. Run a little clock here with just over 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's Twellman. Bounce pass to the corner. They work it down low, and it's too far for Haley Chandler. Off that feed from Morgan Billings back to Winfield with 4:03 on the clock. Putting the wraps on ladies' opening round from this Bowling Green tournament. So far, the seeds have held solid. Berry fouled by Twellman. Looked like they were running side by side. Second shot, or first shot, rattles home for Cadence Berry. Her first free throw to go tonight. She's now 1 of 2. First point in a long time. And she hit them both. Only 6 points in the second half for Winfield. Far side with it. Billings drops it in. That shot's no good, but a foul is going to send Haley Chandler to the line to shoot a pair. Chandler looking for her first point or points of the evening. Howard going to get back in the ball game for Winfield here momentarily. And the first shot in and out, no good for Chandler with 3:40 on the clock. Silex trying to stay in that game down the hall. They trail by 7, and the shot is good to make it 45-18. So she hits 1 of 2. And here comes Winfield up the floor. Kirkmeyer back to Howard from the free throw line. That one somehow finds its way through. Kylie Howard has 6. 25-point Bowling Green lead here in the fourth quarter. Final 3:18 of the contest. Out high for Norton. Good cross. Over to the far side now for Twellman. Now inside the three-point line. The shot for Morgan Billings is no good. Back the other way quickly is Leanne Ford, and she dribbles right out of bounds. Back to the Lady Cats with 2:59 to play. And 5 fresh coming in for Bowling Green here in the fourth quarter. Get you those numbers. Izzy Orff into the ball game. That's Michaela Treesh. Gabby Dieters running the point. On the far side, Brindley Sparks. And Cami Penrod into the ball game. And with it is Gracie Dieters. Dieters finds her way to the hoop and scores. Dieters with 2 more. She's got 9. 2.5 to play. Here comes Howard up the floor. Kirkmeyer is fouled by Brindley Sparks with 2:22 left in this ball game. So the bench has been emptied in a 27-point game. And the first shot's no good for Kirkmeyer. She's 0 for 3. Back into the ball game is Riley Sparks. And she missed them both. Rebound. Picked up by Bowling Green. Here's Sparks to the near side for Orff. Kicks it back for number 44, Treesh. And out of bounds. Off of Bowling Green, back to the Lady Warriors. We will drop into the consolation bracket. And have to play in the middle school gym on Wednesday. Bowling Green going to stay in the high school gym. That shot short. Rebound taken away by Bowling Green as Briley Sparks brings it up. Sparks goes to the far side, now near side for Izzy Orff. Izzy lost control momentarily, kicks it out. And a travel called on Michaela, the 5'10 freshman, wearing number 44. Minute and a half left in this game. They'll inbound in front of the Bowling Green bench. And here's Howard. Works it down low, shot missed by a foot, and it goes out of bounds off of Orff and will stay with Winfield with 1:23 left. Winfield inbound underneath the Bowling Green basket. That shot offline for 3 and then knocked out of bounds. No, saved by Bowling Green. Here's Treesh. Gets it to Cammie Penrod. And Riley Sparks will bring it up the floor. Looking for Brindley on the far side. Gets it to her. Sparks to Sparks now for Penrod. And Penrod has it knocked away. It's going to stay with Bowling Green as it goes out of bounds. And we're under a minute left in this ball game. Rounding out the opening round of this Bowling Green Invitational. Brindley Sparks to inbound for Bowling Green. Gets it to Briley. She'll back out. Gets it to Brindley now. Brindley free throw line. Goes backward again to Treese now for Briley Sparks. She has it knocked away and coming back the other way. Winfield, and they're going to call a foul. Riley Bosley just missed the shot. Hit the bottom of the rim, so they said it must be a foul, and she can't believe she's going to the line. So Bosley will shoot 2 with 37.8 seconds to go. First shot, high arcing, and finds its way through. 47-21. So Bosley picks up her first point. 5-point game over in the other gym. Second shot way too hard. And Brindley Sparks with the rebound. Gets it to Briley, will bring it up the floor in the final 32 here from Bowling Green High School. Briley to her knees. A little give and go to the near side for Brindley Sparks. Kicks it back. Far side for Briley. And to the near side. Bowling Green just trying to run out the final 30. We're down to 7 left on the clock, and Briley will take it back, and our final will be Bowling Green 47, Winfield 21 here in the opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational. The post-game show is coming up next. Abel's Fuel Shops, Quick Shops, KJFM post-game after this on KJFM Eagle 102.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life. Community State Bank is committed to meeting or exceeding customer expectations and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Hi, folks. This is Eric Schaefer. With sports season upon us, be treated like the pros. If your athlete has experienced an injury during a game or practice, let our experienced sports medicine team at Pike County Memorial Hospital Physiotherapy Department get them back to play. We have 2 locations to better serve our community. Pike County Memorial Hospital Physiotherapy and Sports Medicine in Louisiana and Bowling Green. Pike County Memorial Hospital. Community owned, nationally known.
You've been listening to the Eagle 102 Game of the Week. The post-game show, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops, is coming up next.
Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Let Bowling Green Insurance be your crop insurance specialist. Bowling Green Insurance Agency and NAU Country Insurance Company provides farmers with superior crop insurance protection and the fast, friendly service their customers deserve. Call Fred Carlson or Jackie Mayer at 573-324-CROP or stop by their office at 310 Business Highway 61 South, Bowling Green, to discuss a protection plan that is right for your farming operation. NAU Country Insurance Company and Bowling Green Insurance are an equal opportunity provider.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Time for the Eagle 102 post-game show, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
47-21 is our final. Bowling Green over Winfield here in the opening round of the 95th Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM. The early game here in the high school gym was also a wide margin of victory as It was Clopton over Louisiana 47-7 in that one. Ellsbury came from behind as the 2 seed to beat the 7 seed Van Far 54-36. It's a pretty close game after 2 quarters. Ellsbury controlled things in the second half. And over in the middle school gym right now, North Callaway is leading Silex in the 4-5 matchup 39-32 as they play in the fourth quarter. And it looks like Silex at the line trying to get a little bit closer in that 7-point game. Again, that one in its entirety, as well as this one and all the games here from the Bowling Green tournament here on KJFM Eagle 102 and Eagle 102, KJFM Eagle 102.net. So our final in this one, 47-21. We'll take a break and come back with final scoring numbers, set the stage for tomorrow as we continue coverage of the 95th Bowling Green Invitational here on KJFM.
Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 brought to you by Frankfort Farm Supply, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Center Locker Service.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
It's the new year and a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time for the Eagle 102 postgame show, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Final again, 47-21. Bowling Green moves on to take on Ellsbury in the semifinals. That's the late game on Wednesday. The early game, Clopton will take on either North Callaway or Silex in the 4-5 matchup, which is heading toward its completion. Final couple of minutes in that one, 39-32. North Callaway leads the Silex Lady Owls. Final scoring in this one, for Winfield, a point for Riley Bosley, 4 points for Elena Parr, 6.9 for Kylie Howard, and 10 points for Cadence Berry. She's their leading scorer. For Bowling Green, 1.9 for Haley Chandler, 2 each for Morgan Billings and Liv Niemeyer, 4 points for Kaylin Womack in this ball game, 9.9 for Gracie Dieters, 14 points for Kinley Charlton, and 15 for Madeline Norton, and she's the game's top scorers. 2 players in double figures for Bowling Green, one just on the outside looking in. Just one player scores 10 or more, and that's exactly 10 for Barry for Winfield, and that's why Bowling Green's moving on, and will take on Ellsbury in that semifinal. Tomorrow, the men's opening round gets underway. Here in the high school gym, the early game is Van Far and Silex. That's the 1-8 matchup. The late game will be 2 and 7 seeds, Bowling Green versus Ellsbury in that order, scheduled to start at about 6:50. In the middle school gym, the early game is 3 against 6, Winfield against the Louisiana Bulldogs, playing as the 6th seed in this tournament, followed by number 4 seed Clopton against number 5 seed North Callaway. So that's what's happening tomorrow. And the waning moment still going on down the hall. North Callaway in the fourth quarter leads Silex 39-32 for a chance to take on Clopton in the semifinals. Final in this one, 47-21. For everyone at Eagle 102, we thank you for watching the 95th Bowling Green Invitational right here on KJFM and KJFM Eagle102.net.
You've been listening to high school basketball on KJFM Radio. Eagle 102 Sports coverage of high school hoops was brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Bank of Louisiana, Calumet of Missouri, Eolia Landscaping Supply, Hankey Construction, Bowling Green Chevrolet, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC, and Collier Funeral Home, Cellular and Satellite Center, Bowling Green Tractor, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Kathy Clean, J&D Tire and Auto, Meyer Implement Company, County Market in Louisiana, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Family Drug in Louisiana, the Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center, by Ingram Plumbing, the Airyback Life Team, Liggins Flooring, Old Tops Pawn Shop, Midwest Pest Professionals, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Pam Todd Watts Realty, People's Bank and Trust, Perkins Electrical Service, Young Enterprises Incorporated, All Parts in Louisiana, Pike County Mutual Insurance, B&B Automotive, Spring Hollow Coffee, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, Mike's Tire Service, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, and by Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate. Listen all season for high school basketball, right here on your area sports leader, Eagle 102.